the 4th Score Streak Challenge. Get 200 kills from score streaks with a class that has a 4th score streak. So this is part of the Wildcard challenges and can be found by going to Operator, Challenges, and Wildcards. You actually get 2 rewards for completing this challenge. At 100 kills, you get an emblem for the emblem creator. More importantly, however, after getting the other 100 kills for a total of 200, you earn the very popular Rainbow Pot of Gold calling card. In my opinion, this card alone makes this challenge worth completing. Now I know some of you may be thinking to yourself, why would I need help with this challenge? And that's a fair point. This is what I like to call an attrition challenge, which means that everyone will eventually get it, but not everyone will get it at the same speed. And that's where my tactics come in. I'm here to help you complete this challenge as fast and as easy as possible. First of all, I need to make note of something. Care packages count towards this challenge. And what I mean by this is, if you call in an orbital care package and it contains a score streak that will kill enemies, including map-based score streaks, it will count towards this challenge, provided you have 4 score streaks equipped. I've seen a lot of people falsely state that streaks from a care package do not count. Again, this is false. They absolutely do count. Allow me to show you some proof here. I took a screenshot of where I was with this challenge prior to a match where I ran the orbital care package. As you can see here, I'm at 181 kills out of the required 200. Note that I'm also running 4 streaks, one of which is a care package. You'll see I get the elite version of the UAV, which normally would be amazing, but that wouldn't help me with this particular challenge, so I opted to re-roll it. And what luck, I got a Paladin. So we'll fast forward to the end of the match, and you'll see here I got 7 kills with the Paladin out of the care package. At the very end of the match, I checked my progress for this challenge again, and you'll see that it definitely went up 7 kills. And I'm now at 188 out of 200, confirming offensive score streaks out of care packages do count. With that said, you'll definitely want to run the orbital care package as one of your 4 streaks. Be sure to put on the support, double tap, and better odds modules. A decent player should be able to earn at least 2 of these per match. If you find yourself not earning a care package, however, then take off better odds. Double tap and support are musts, though. So with that little tidbit out of the way, let's talk the real strategy. The remote turret. More specifically, the rippable directed energy turret, aka the laser of death. First, I have to make note that I did a 10-minute thorough review on this particular streak already. I'll link it both in the description and in the outro. All the tips and tricks and information that you could ever want to know about it are in that video. I highly recommend watching that along with this one to maximize your efforts. So you'll want to equip the remote turret with the support, directed energy, and rippable modules. If you've never used this before, let me briefly explain why it's potentially the best weapon in the entire game. It has the fastest time to kill in the game, it can consistently get more kills than any other score streak, and it's always obtainable due to the support module. The last reason alone is enough to use it. Most people attempting to go for these 4 score streak kills challenges will load up on streaks that take a bit of skill to achieve. For example, the assault drone with rockets, the Warbird, the bombing run, etc. Since the remote turret allows you to equip the support module, even if you're terrible at this game, you'll eventually get the challenge done. So let's just assume that you can get all the medium to higher up score streaks on your own. Chances are you might not be able to get them more than once. Of course, this is also possible with the rippable turret head and the support module. I think I once got the remote turret 6 times in a single game. I can't say I've ever got 6 assault drones in one game before. And lastly, the rippable turret head module persists through death. This is the same as the death or war machine from Black Ops 2. I've noted that most people just assume that once you die, you lose the turret head. This, of course, is false. Even if you die, you can simply pull the rip turret head back out. It lasts until all the ammo is used up. By the way, if you didn't know, the remote turret was recently nerfed. It used to take 3 melee punches to destroy and now only takes 1. So running the sentry gun by itself is near useless. I would recommend only using the sentry gun with this rippable turret head module for this reason alone. You can feel free to use also the normal turret head, which is basically the death machine from Black Ops 2. The other option is the rocket module, but you only get 6 rockets with this. In my opinion, the laser outshines both of these in almost all aspects, especially on being able to rack up the most kills, which is what we want. I'm not just telling everyone to use this laser without having used it myself. Based on my combat record, I've called in 527 remote turrets. Out of the 527 times I called it in, I've gotten 1,291 kills. If you do the math, that only equates to about 2 kills per sentry gun. But a majority of those 527 sentry guns were when I used to run it by itself, back when it used to take 3 melee kills to destroy. Had all 527 of those been the rippable laser turret, I'm sure it would be closer to 8 or 10 kills per sentry gun. In fact, I had a game of Hardpoint the other day where I ended up going 47 and 25. So that score itself may not be that impressive to you. But what if I told you that out of those 47 kills, 40 of them were with the rippable laser turret head? That means I only got 7 kills with my actual gun. But that just goes to show how potential this weapon can be. That's 40 kills towards the 200 needed to complete this challenge. Faster and easier. So with the rippable laser turret as one of your streaks and the orbital care package as the other 2 streaks you run are up to you. To be honest, these 2 streaks alone will be enough to complete the challenge relatively quickly. If you feel confident getting other score streaks, I definitely recommend the assault drone with rockets. I average roughly 5 to 10 kills with this each use. Depending on the map, the bombing run could also benefit you. I'd be wary of this one though, as it's very heavily map dependent. The Vulcan with extra time and extra burst can also surprise you with how many people it can take out. Of course, you don't have to run all attack score streaks. If you'd rather use the last 2 on the system hack and the UAV, that works as well. If you do run all attack score streaks, I'd recommend the Hardline perk to help you acquire them more easily. I also wanted to note that you can knock out another challenge at the same time as this 4th score streak challenge. And that one is the Remote Turret Operator, which requires you to get 100 kills with the remote turret. You get an emblem from the emblem creator upon reaching 50 kills for this, and a calling card for completing the 100th kill. You should get this automatically while going for the 4th score streak challenge, since I anticipate at least 100 out of your 200 kills for that challenge coming from this rippable laser. There's also a daily supply drop challenge that says get 10 kills with score streaks in any mosh pit player list. Again, the rippable laser head works incredibly well for this. You should be able to get this in 1 turret more than likely, and that should do it. Instead of painstakingly earning the higher up score streaks once a match, or twice if you're lucky, and then only achieving 2 to 5 kills with them, just use the rippable laser turret as one of your 4 score streaks, and watch how fast you complete this challenge. Once you get the hang of using it, you can average at least 5 to 10 kills per turret. And since the turret persists through death and is even earnable after death thanks to the support module, anyone and everyone can enjoy using this underappreciated weapon. Couple the rippable laser turret with the orbital care package and whatever offensive goodies it may produce, and you'll complete the 200 kills for this challenge effortlessly, and without even worrying about dying. I highly suggest watching my review on the rippable laser turret. There are all kinds of tips and tricks to using it, including increased movement speed. Just have fun with this challenge. It's way more relaxed than a lot of the other ones, provided you use the right tactics.